Hi there, this is savewith.crypto. Okay, so this video is mainly aimed at people who are looking to get a ZoidPay shopping pool later on today. This is because the next auction for ZoidPay shopping pools is at 6. Now, the last one was in October where I got mine, and you have some great advantages at the moment because the price of ZoidPay is a lot less than it was in October. So you need to stake 100,000 ZoidPay to get one, and that is a much less amount than it was last October. So I just wanted to show you this video that I did last October. This is what you can expect on Friday. So I'll just play this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's connect. Now I'm going to connect with my app. Okay, so how do I do this? Submit a bid below. I'm just going to go maximum. Shopping pool name is going to be Save with Crypto. Okay, bid. Sign transaction. Okay. Process bid transaction. Okay, so at the moment I'm there. Let's see who else comes in. Okay, number 2's there, Powerwolf. I've got 277,491 ZoidPay. Powerwolf has 107,367. So I need to be in the top 50. So I'm just looking here on the ZoidPay USDC.
So you can see here that the price of ZoidPay there was 10 cents. I'll just show you what happened a bit later, because obviously I was like the first person to actually put a bid in, and then that other one, Powerwolf was it, came in second, and then about half an hour later there was a few more. Now I must admit, back then I was expecting the price of ZoidPay to increase a little bit, but of course you're only talking about 50 people, or maybe 100 people trying to get hold of a shopping pool at that point in time. Let's just listen to what I said anyway.
So I guess everybody who's trying to get a shopping pool at the moment has probably already bought their ZoidPay. They've had it ready for a little while, and today they've just sort of committed it to get themselves on the leaderboard. And so it's been running for, what's that, about sort of 7 hours now. 19 bids received. I'm currently number 2. Number 1 is this European Secure Web3 bank. He's got 400,000 ZoidPay. Very nice indeed. But yeah, and so there's 19 places, and then I think the idea is when 50 places are full, then it runs for another 72 hours, and that's it. But I don't actually know at the moment if there's any advantage in being number 1 or number 2 or anything like that.
Okay, so I did find out later that it doesn't actually make any difference what rank you're at. As long as you're in the top 50, you will be able to get a shopping pool. What I noticed here was that it didn't fill up as quick as I thought. Even after 7 hours, there was only 19 bids, and it did run for a few more days. Now then, the price of ZoidPay did go as low as about 3.5 cents at around December last year. There was this crash here where it went down technically to 1.5 cents, but that was when the MyRDEX was hacked, and everything kind of lost its value. All the ESDT tokens, eGold and everything lost their value. But to be honest, you couldn't actually trade on the DEX at the time, so there wasn't any way to get hold of like ZoidPay at that price, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd have gobbled up a load. So that's where it was, and now it's at 7.5 cents. And it has actually, since the weekend, just here, it has gone up like 50% in the last 4 days. So if you are intending on getting a shopping pool, I would, maybe suggest you look at stacking up on your ZoidPay right now if you haven't got enough for the 100,000 you need to stake. Now you can follow ZoidPay over on Twitter, and you'll see at the moment there's this fella here sort of saying shopping pool auctions today at 1800 UTC. Okay, so what to expect? Well, yeah, like I say, when it opens, I think you'll probably go to this URL here. This is the one it was last time, auction.zoidpay.com. Now this page was actually showing the old, closed version of it a few days ago, and this is now changed to this Amazon AWS default page. So I think this is probably where they're going to put the actual auction again. It would make sense, wouldn't it? So that's probably worth bookmarking, auction.zoidpay.com. And then hopefully you'll get the countdown like you've seen already, and you'll know what to do. Now the thing is, you don't need to rush in. I kind of did it because I just wanted to sort of show off a little bit, and because I'm doing the YouTube thing, I wanted to be there at number one and stay there. so two things about that is you don't have to do that. As long as you're in the top 50, you will get a shopping pool, as I said, and also you probably don't need to go in super heavy. I mean, I put about 200,000 ZoidPay in there, which I didn't mind, because I still don't mind, because I thoroughly believe in the future of ZoidPay. But you might not want to do that, so I'd suggest that you do 101,000 or something like that, because most people who were like in the 40s, 30s and 40s positions, they just had just over 100,000. Now it seems that once the auction's closed, that's it. There's the 50 people in there, and there's not a lot of point in going up or down in that top 50 as far as I can see. I thought it was going to be like a massive rush, because I know the first two auctions didn't use the auction type thing. It was just literally you stake 100,000 ZoidPay. I think it was 50,000 in those days. But you stake a certain amount of ZoidPay, and that makes you eligible for the shopping pool. And I think consequently the first 50 shopping pools went in about an hour. Now, with the auction system, it takes a few days. So, you don't have to rush. And if you drop out of the bottom 50, then just get a few more ZoidPay, and that should push you back in. So there you go. I'm not going to get involved with this, obviously, because I have a shopping pool, which you can find by going to savewith.crypto.org/SP. And you can stake your ZoidPay in there if you want, and you can get a nice APY. And there will be lots of other advantages along the way. So there you go. That's just a little bit of information for you if you are going to go for a shopping pool. I'm very happy I've got one. I'm seeing benefits at the moment. It's earning me a certain amount a week. So yeah, here you go. You can see at the moment it's earned since last Friday $64.33 worth of ZoidPay. That's at 877 ZoidPay. And I've got a total staked of 294,000 there. This might not appear to be amazing, but bear in mind the price of ZoidPay at the moment is down a lot from where it once was. So I'm kind of hoping, in like a few months' time, this will be more like, say, $100 a day. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But there you go. All right, so that's just a very quick one on ZoidPay. I know it won't appeal to everybody, but I really like ZoidPay. If you want to get some ZoidPay, get it on the Xportal. So just go to savewith.crypto.org/Xportal, and you can basically buy eGold there. You can buy ZoidPay, Ride, all them ESDT things like Ethereum. And one that's doing really well today is UTrust, which is now called X Money. But yeah, look, UTrust has been doing great. In fact, since Tuesday, it did actually go as high as that, which was like 31%, which is very nice indeed, isn't it? So yeah, UTrust is going to be X Money, which is going to be part of the Multiverse X ecosystem. So that's something I'm also invested in as part of the Multiverse X thing as well. And of course the ZoidPay itself, which is doing pretty well. In fact, that one is 16%. Now, if you are lucky enough to get your own shopping pool in this auction, then the name you give it, it's not actually set in stone, because I just found out, because I just changed mine. I just went to my account and I clicked this here, where I was able to change my name. It was called Save with Crypto, it's now called Save with Crypto, and I've got YouTube in square brackets after that, just so that people know that is me. And then when you do that, you sign a transaction on the Xportal app, and I think it costs like 0.000 cents or something. Yeah, so bear in mind that that isn't set in stone. So there you go. I hope that was helpful. If you are going to get a shopping pool this afternoon, then please let me know. I'd love to know about that. And while you're down there, please give the video a like. Make sure you're subscribed, obviously. And above all, tell your friends.